It finally happened. First time we're covering a story on a love scam where the victim literally lost everything. Usually we see them losing their life savings. Well, this uncle, this 59-year-old Singaporean man, actually lost all his life savings, including his house. We're just gonna call him as Mr. Z. Mr. Z met Huang Ping on Facebook mid-2023. Okay? Huang Ping claimed to be a mother in her 30s from Hangzhou, China, and she was divorced. And they started having daily chats, daily phone calls, and then the flirting started with Mr. Z calling Huang Ping wifey and Huang Ping calling Mr. Z hubby. See where all this flirting leads you to? And then Huang Ping does a special move. She claims financial struggles. So Mr. Z started helping Huang Ping, with small amounts. And obviously the amounts get bigger and bigger because obviously Huang Ping's financial struggles gets bigger and bigger, right? Until so much so, Huang Ping suggests to Mr. Z, why don't you sell your flat, come to Hangzhou and let's start a new life together afresh. Obviously Mr. Z fell for the bait, sold his Ang Mo Kio 3-room HDB flat under the Selective En Bloc redevelopment scheme. Mr. Z received about 123,000 Singapore dollars from the flat sale and over 1 year slowly transferred all this money over to Huang Ping, with some transfers as high as 40,000 Singapore dollars. To no surprise, after he depleted all his life savings, all the funds from selling his HDB flat, Huang Ping disappeared. And Huang Ping's excuse was that her grandmother passed away and she had to mourn, so all contacts were just cut off at this point. The saddest thing about this story was it could have been prevented. The bank tried to save him. The bank actually kept asking him, why are you making so many frequent transfers? So much so that he got so defensive and he just started lying and said that it was for a friend. But the bank knew better, so the bank actually limited his transaction to 200 SGD per transaction. But that didn't stop Mr. Z. Mr. Z continued using ATMs to make cash deposits and make transfers, it seems. He finally realized this was all a scam after, he doesn't have a house to stay. He told his friend, can I stay with you because, I'm literally homeless right now. And the friend noticed, this looks and smells obviously wrong. It is only after